Hi everyone, my name is Steph, this is the Novelty Corner and welcome to my Read Digital announcement and TBR for July. If you're unfamiliar with this series, every month I have a bingo board where I have 9 prompts to challenge myself to read books off my Kindle. I keep acquiring books on my Kindle, so I need to make sure that I continue to read off my Kindle. And while I have mostly transitioned to primarily reading books on my Kindle these days, there's 500 books on there, so I need to read them. Read Digital is a challenge that you can interpret in any way that you like. Digital books can take the form of whatever you like, whether they are ebooks, audiobooks, webcomics, fanfiction, whatever it is that's sitting in your digital backlog to read. This is a challenge designed to help you tackle that. Every month there is a bingo board, which I will pop on the screen with 9 prompts. They are fairly standard prompts every month, and then I swap out a couple of them for seasonal things. It's a lot of fun. You can play around with it. You can double up, triple up on prompts, however you see fit to interpret it. You do you. It's supposed to be very low key because I really struggle with lots of complicated rules in reading challenges and readathons because it hurts my brain. And you're going to see that I have interpreted one of these challenges this month in a very loose way. All right, so the prompts of this month include Christmas in July, read a Christmas book. I don't know if anywhere else in the world celebrates Christmas in July, but we seem to do it here in Australia, so I've included it because I also have a ridiculous Christmas back catalogue that I need to read through. So I'm gonna pick a Christmas book this month. There is also the challenge to read a book by a BIPOC author, to read a book that is the oldest book on your TBR. The next challenge is to read an anticipated read. Every month I have an LGBTQIA+ square. There is the challenge to read a book that either has 7 words in the title or 7 letters in the title, and this is the one that I have interpreted very loosely, as you'll see in a moment. There's the challenge to read a novella, to read an indie published book, and to read a book that is the newest on your TBR. So those are the challenges, and now I'm going to share my TBR. For the prompt Christmas in July, I am planning on reading All She Wants by AJ Marchant. This is a sapphic romance. I also believe it's a novella, so it will be a quick and easy read. For the BIPOC author challenge, I'm planning on reading the Mixtape by Brittainy. I don't know much about it except I've heard it's got really good reviews, and I haven't read any Brittainy yet, so I wanted to try her books. The book that is oldest on my TBR is Forged in Smoke by Trish McCallan, which I had 3 books in that series and they were the oldest ones. So every time I do this prompt, I get the next book in the series. So hopefully, I think this is the last one that I have in the series, so I will finish that out. It is book 3 in the Red Hot Seals series. It's kind of a military, paranormal, romantic suspense type series for memory. We'll see when I read it. For my anticipated read, I'm planning on picking up Quiet in Her Bones by Nalini Singh, which I had pre-ordered and then just never picked up. It is her second thriller release from this year, and I don't know much about it, but I'm willing to give it a shot. For the LGBTQIA+ square, I'm planning on reading the Heart to Heart Volume 3 Anthology, which is written by various authors. This came out a couple of years ago as a charity anthology, and I have just never been able to pick it up. So I'm going to try and read through as many of those stories as I can. I believe they're all short stories or like max novella length, so it should be doable. For the 7-word title or 7 letters in the title, I'm playing it fast and loose with my rules here, and I'm going to read 7 Days in June by T.B.R. Williams. It has the word 7 in the title. That kind of counts as 7-word, right? I heard about this on the Fated Mates podcast. I believe it's a black love romance, and it follows 2 authors who knew each other as teens, had a very brief romantic relationship as teens, and then haven't spoken to each other for 15 years or so. And they meet again at a book conference. Just sounded so great, and I loved hearing Tia Williams talk about it in the podcast. For the novella prompt, I'm planning on reading To Be Alone With You by Jodie Slaughter. This is a book that I've had out on KU for a while, so I would really like to pick it up. For the indie published novel, I'm going to try and read A Touch of Malice by Scarlett and Clair, which is the 3rd book in her Hades and Persephone series, which I'm really enjoying. And then the final prompt is to read whatever is newest on your TBR. And what I'm planning on doing for this one, I don't have a book picked for it yet, is I'm going to choose whatever is the newest book on my Kindle on the 1st of July. So that is the Read Digital challenge for July and all of the books that I'm planning on reading. In the comments, let me know if you are planning on joining in July. I am releasing this a little bit earlier so that people have time to think about the books and if they would like to participate and what they could read. I would love to hear about it if you're planning on joining in the comments, or any books that you think you might pick up for the prompts. If you want to let me know that you're here but you don't want to leave a comment, feel free to leave me your favorite emoji in the comment section. I hope that wherever you are in the world, you are staying safe and healthy, and I will see you in my next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye everyone.